everybody's entitled. People go around thinking that they are owed something for nothing. And this has been going on for a long time. We also have a lack of accountability. And of course, those two issues sort of go hand in hand. I've got a lot of good news to share with you today as we kick off a Tuesday, December the 9th, 2025. Welcome in. If you're watching on Salem News Channel, we've got the studios decorated with lots of Christmas decorations and wreaths and bows and trees, and we got the MAGA tree over here that Tracy decorated with a lot of Trump ornaments. The Christmas Angel Tree campaign is going so well. 5,133 kids are going to have Christmas thanks to you. Look, I want to get way over. I want to see if we can get to 6,000 kids, which would be astounding. $30 sends a Christmas present, a Bible, and a personal message from a mom or dad who's in prison. It's just $30. And already today, we've had over 100 kids sponsored. Please go to mikeonline.com. Let's have a big number. Admittedly, we've slowed down a little bit the last few days. We got to pick up the steam. Christmas is getting close. How many days till Christmas is it now? 13 days till Christmas? Clock is ticking. You can save Christmas for these kids. MikeOnline.com. Just $30. Not only will you save Christmas, but in many cases, you'll save their souls. And let's just keep watching that counter. Right now, 5,133 children are going to have a Christmas thanks to you. It's just $30, whatever you can afford. Thank you for supporting our Angel Tree campaign. 8 Philadelphia teenagers went to Florida for a football tournament. And apparently they decided it would be fun to rob a sporting goods store in Davenport, Florida. This story says so much about adults letting people down because it's the leadership of a city like Philadelphia. Do you think if 6 teenagers, or 8 teenagers rather, went into a sporting goods store in Larry Krasner's Philadelphia and they stole over $2,000 worth of merchandise, you think Larry Krasner would want those kids prosecuted? People in Philadelphia know the answer to that question, especially when it's 8 black kids, okay? And race does play a role in this. These are 8 young black kids, football players, who traveled with their team from Philly to Florida to participate in a football tournament. They went on a theft spree. These kids are members of the United Thoroughbreds team from Philadelphia, and they were in Florida for the Pro-Lifex Sports National Championship. The Polk County Sheriff, Grady Judd, according to the Daily Mail, mocked the teenagers at a press conference yesterday, saying that their alleged spree cost their team the game because their arrests meant that they missed the championship game. Sheriff Judd said, I don't know if these were starters or not, but we were finishers. The Florida governor, Ron DeSantis, also bragged about Florida's justice system. He shared footage of Judd's press conference, which we'll share with you here in a moment or two, and Governor DeSantis said they picked the wrong state and the wrong county. And here's the best part of all. These teenagers who were arrested are facing felony charges. Even though they've been released, they're going to have to travel back to Florida from Philadelphia to face the felony charges. And they might spend years in jail. Now, at the press conference yesterday, Sheriff Judd named the teenagers. They were all 14 and 15 years old. Damon Johnson, Elijah Myers, Abim Mahdi Abdul Haq, Jacob Smith, Marcus Hudgens, Mark Bryan, Tymir Smith, and Tymir Speller. What the kids did, apparently, what the gang did, they targeted items in the store. It was a Dick's Sporting Goods, which is a big sporting goods chain in Florida and around the country. They had one teenager legitimately buy one item while the others went up and down the aisles and stole. The teen who purchased the item would then meet the others outside who stuffed a Dick's store bag with the stolen merchandise. The sheriff said, as he posted the picture of the suspects, which we're posting right now on Salem News Channel, you can see these kids, all 8 of them. They stole, the sheriff said, they stole, and they stole. And not only did they steal, but they may have cost the team the championship, because when they were arrested, the football coach raced to the store. He went to the scene to try to convince the police officers and the sheriff's deputies not to take them into custody because they had to play in the championship game. The sheriff said, sorry, we weren't very impressed that the coach tried to beg them out of it instead of holding them accountable. Again, it's about accountability. And with these radical prosecutors that Soros and others have installed all throughout the country, there's no accountability expected, especially if you're a young black man. You go assault somebody? You don't go to jail. Nah, why are we going to put you in jail? Cashless bail, don't you know? Social justice. We got to fix the wrongs of the past. Incidentally, the championship game was held right after the arrests. The teenagers' team lost by 20 points. Sheriff Grady Judd, who is absolutely one of America's best sheriffs, he said, if you don't steal, we're your new best friends. If you steal, we're your worst enemy. Merry Christmas. All 8 teenagers now face felony charges. Accountability. And it's not just kids. I think a lot of us suffer from this. There was an incident this week I had with somebody in my life who just did not want to take accountability for making a mistake. Happens all the time. We all do it. Nobody wants to admit when they're wrong. People just have this inclination to say, oh, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Even when you get caught kind of red-handed. Dead to right. Oh, no, there's another reason why I did what I did. No, just own it. Accept it. These kids made a mistake, and now they're going to pay for it. The coach shouldn't be trying to get them out of it. It's entitlement, and it's accountability. And these young men are going to learn a very painful but valuable lesson. It might turn them around. Maybe, just maybe, they're going to be scared straight. Remember that? Remember when the prisoners, they had the program? They still probably have it. It's like our Angel Tree campaign. Do you know how many kids who are going to get a Christmas present and a message from their mom or dad who's in prison and a Bible? Do you know how many kids are going to accept that good faith, grace, act of grace and generosity and become better because of it? Do you know how many of these kids that you're going to bless in our Angel Tree campaign are going to turn to the Lord and not make the same mistakes that their parents made? That's the beauty of this Angel Tree campaign. And I'm really, really hoping we have a massive day today. It's only $30. Hey, if 50 people pop in $30, we'll have a great day. Please go to MikeOnline.com. There is something about watching people get away with crime that makes me absolutely insane. Every time I go to New York City, I watch people jump over the turnstile. Every time. There's not a time that I visit New York, and you know me, I go once, maybe sometimes twice a month, and I take the subway. I always see somebody jumping over the turnstile, stealing. And you could argue, well, it's $3, $2.90 or $3.90, whatever it costs. Look, if you're going to steal that, what won't you steal? What won't you? And they get away with it in New York because New York lets them get away with it. I don't blame the police. The police are handcuffed by the lunatic, radical, leftist leadership in the city. What do you think's about to happen with Zohran Mamdani? You think he's going to hold turnstile jumpers accountable? You think he's going to hold shoplifters accountable, especially if they're black or they're people of color? No. They're just trying to. I mean, look at what the lunatic Democrats are saying about the the boat runners, the drug runners from Venezuela. The one Democrat said they're just looking for economic opportunities. Economic opportunity, poisoning and killing our kids with fentanyl and cocaine and drugs. And the Democrats want to excuse that behavior. They're fighting hard for the narco-terrorists. Because to Democrats, there is no accountability for crime. You're mad at the healthcare insurance industry? Go gun down the CEO and you'll get a fan club. Just ask Luigi. He's got a nice big fat GoFundMe campaign helping to pay for his lawyers.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.